Look up at the stars on a clear night. For millennia, those points of light guided explorers, sailors, and dreamers. They were the only map for those who dared to venture into the unknown. Today, we have a new kind of star chart, one that fits in our pockets and guides us through our daily lives. GPS. This technology, once a secret of the military, has become as commonplace as the compass and the clock. GPS, or the Global Positioning System, is more than just a way to find our way to a new restaurant or avoid traffic on the commute home. It's a revolution. It's a testament to human ingenuity, our desire to understand and navigate the world around us. But like any powerful tool, it has the potential to change us, both for better and for worse. In this short exploration, we'll journey from the origins of GPS during the Cold War to its current place at the center of our digital lives. We'll look ahead to a future where GPS guides us not just on Earth, but perhaps to the stars. And we'll consider the implications of a world where our every move can be tracked, mapped, and analyzed. Fasten your seatbelts. Our journey through the world of GPS is about to begin. To understand the story of GPS, we need to travel back to a time of global tension, a time when the world watched the skies with a mixture of fear and wonder. The year was 1957, and the Soviet Union had just launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite to orbit Earth. This small beeping sphere sent shockwaves through the United States. It wasn't just about space exploration, it was about national security. If the Soviets could launch a satellite into orbit, could they also launch a nuclear weapon? The space race, and with it, the race to develop GPS had begun. The US military realized that if they could track objects in space, they could use that same technology to determine their own location on Earth. Imagine a constellation of artificial stars, each broadcasting its own signal. By measuring the time it takes for these signals to reach a receiver on the ground, the receiver can calculate its precise position. This was the fundamental idea behind GPS. For years, GPS remained a closely guarded military secret. It was used to guide missiles, track enemy movements, and coordinate troop movements. The technology was too valuable, too strategically important to be shared with the world. But like many technologies born from military necessity, GPS would eventually find its way into the hands of civilians. In 1973, the US Department of Defense officially began work on the navigation system with timing and ranging, or Navstar, which would later become known as GPS. Over the next 2 decades, a network of satellites was launched into orbit, each broadcasting its own unique signal. The system was designed to be incredibly precise, capable of determining a receiver's location on Earth to within a few meters. In the 1980s, the US government made the decision to allow civilian access to GPS, albeit with a lower level of accuracy than the military enjoyed. This decision would prove to be a watershed moment, paving the way for the widespread adoption of GPS technology in the years to come. Section 4: Finding Our Way in a Digital World. The 1990s saw the true birth of GPS as we know it. Portable GPS receivers, while initially bulky and expensive, began to appear in cars, boats, and even on the backpacks of hikers. For the first time, ordinary people had access to a technology that could pinpoint their location anywhere on the planet. In 2000, the US government removed the intentional degradation of civilian GPS signals, making the technology even more accurate and accessible. This move ushered in a new era of innovation, as entrepreneurs and developers found countless ways to incorporate GPS into their products and services. Today, GPS is everywhere. It's in our smartphones, our cars, our watches, even our dogs' collars. We use it to navigate unfamiliar cities, track our fitness progress, and find our lost phones. GPS has become so ingrained in our lives that it's hard to imagine a world without it. Section 5: GPS and the human experience. The widespread adoption of GPS has had a profound impact on our lives, both positive and negative. On the one hand, GPS has made us safer and more efficient. It's reduced accidents, improved emergency response times, and made it easier for us to connect with people and places around the world.